morning from Canada, and it is crazy. I think the squirrels are mating. I kind of want you guys to see this. You're not supposed to be on the suet stand. See if I can, because they literally dance. So cool. And the blue bunny is sitting in the back, right by that big pole. The bunnies chased her back there. And chased him away and gave her some food. She's terrified. Squirrelies, where'd you go? What? Is everybody on a break? Are we having a smoke? Like, seriously. Hey, Jack Squirrel. Flowers? This will probably be the last time you'll see these things because we're supposed to get a whole bunch of rain and cold weather. Cindy Lou. Gosh. Finally. You know, you can't grow them very big. Well, especially if you have rabbits. I don't know what they're called, this particular plant. And then Caddy's plant, her Dracaena, is the biggest I've ever grown in my career. Little Abe, and then, okay, so one thing about those are super petunia plants, guys. Don't buy regular petunias. You want the super petunia brand. Same thing, I think this one was as well. And the Dracaenas were just, buy them in March, keep them inside in a container, all standing up with a little bit of water and fertilizer, and they double in size. And, this has been a real labor of love, this particular wave set. As you can see, there's a lot of dead blooms because I didn't deadhead yesterday. I didn't deadhead Charlotte's pot at all because I kind of stuck it up there, and I just have been not feeling well, guys. So it's been hard seeing this bunny sick. And then we've got cold weather, and when cold weather comes, it's not good for Gerbers. But look at that fire starter Silesius. Started off and it was only 3 inches tall. Beautiful. Froggy. Hey, Laura. And then my beautiful mama tea basket. This basket represents the kind of crazy year her and I have had, and everybody else that have been involved. It's a kind of a mishmash of a lot of different plants. Basically, it was the reject button from the squirrels. So I threw it all into one pot, threw some rocks in it, because otherwise they'll dig everything up. I don't know what is with the soil this year. Honeybee, my girl, your plant was the biggest. Unfortunately, also the most expensive. Unfortunately, for some reason, there's something with the soil. This was that again is a super petunia. Don't buy a regular petunia. Ask your horticulturist. I had to put the trailers up because they're so long the rabbits are eating them. And I'm like, okay, girl, pink petunias, purple petunias are $65 when they're supposed to be these beautiful pink flowers. These pollinators are called, even though I trimmed them. They just haven't come back. Sorry, just avoiding my van. Okay, bunnies. See? Bunnies. Everywhere there's bunnies. It's all my fault though. I just moved here 2 years ago. And Julie's. Julie and Mama's basket is literally 5 feet in diameter. These are super petunias. Now something attacked the one on the left. Not quite sure what happened there. Could be a bunny. Could have been a fight. Dracaenas are not doing so well. This soil is toxic. This is a prime example of testing soil before you plant. The pansies are basically food for that little dude. It's called distraction. I use distraction plants techniques. I use it with, I just shredded that corner. I don't think they like it. That again is a super petunia. And finally, I don't know if I should take a picture of this, my brutalized first responder basket. Went through frickin' hell this year. It's just ridiculous. Somebody tried to steal it, and 2 days later we had rain and hail, and they stole it, dropped it. And I know they dropped it on its side because they broke the sun, and then picked it back up again and left it there for the rabbits to eat. So that's karma on them. But I think the yard looks great comparative to what it has in the past. You know, the house is really old. So, back into the yard. Let's just see what's in my backyard, because that's always fun. A lot of people don't realize how quaint this little house is. It looks like trash on the outside, but it's actually such a cool house. So you come around to the garden. This is my back door. The other door is for the gentleman downstairs. So there's the munchie bar right there. We've got to have a munchie bar. And as you can see, I'm standing on my top tier. There's 2, 3, 4, and there's 5 tiers. This house literally is like, could fit 4 regular houses in Calgary now. So it's a very valuable property. I'm gonna go back and see if little Blue's here. I don't see her, but I want you to see how wild. When I talk about people, the back of my yard, don't really have a concept. Hang on, I don't see her. Something might have spared. Oh, the squirrels. Blue? Where are you? Did you eat your... Please tell me you didn't get eaten. Oh, she's gone. I think that's a good thing. She's moving. But as you can see, this is my freaking yard in the back. I'm going to harvest that rhubarb and clean it all up. And I left Russian thistle because the men can come up this back, even though it's 16 feet. This tier. Let's see if she's over here. This is why I can't fight the rabbits, people. These people were incredible gardeners. Just so sad that people just let it go. And I ain't trying to work it. That ain't happening. I don't mind time, but that's what my garden looks like anyway. From here. And the bunnies, they eat these yellow leaves that keep dropping every day, all day. See? They're hoovering. Hey, gotta love that. What do you think, guys? I thought my tree was pretty ingenious. The manager next door came over yesterday and he was like, God, your yard's gorgeous. So, there you go. Have a wonderful day. I'm going to try and get some animals for you.